Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today we're going to be watching, reviewing, and reacting to episode 3 of American Horror Story Double Feature. Alright, so I'm going to level with you guys right off the bat. I am, like, jacked up right now. I have had a migraine for the past couple of days straight, and I've pretty much just been doing a lot of laying around sleeping, and these lights right now are not doing anything good for me. I am not gonna I actually completely forgot that this was coming out at this point in time. It's now about 6 a.m. And I probably wouldn't have even remembered for a while still, but I woke up at about 4:30 and saw on Twitter that there had been a new King of Fighters trailer. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get up and I gotta react to that. I'll just do that quick and then go back to bed after I get that ready. And so I did that. I edited it and I was going back to bed, and then I saw the notification for this. I'm like, no, it's all happening at once. But I was like, all right, we're gonna do this. We are gonna make this happen, because I know once I let myself lay back down and pass back out, I have no idea how long it's going to be before I am back up and in any sort of position to film. So, but just wanted to give you kind of the heads up warning that I am, not all there. I feel like I've been punched in the face a few times. But I am, like, still, nonetheless, I've been really looking forward to seeing this third episode. If you guys saw my reactions to the first two, I was really into it, and I was sad at the conclusion of the second one that I was gonna have to wait another week to see what happened. So I'm really they left us on a bit of a cliffhanger with the daughter. Clearly she had taken the pill and she was devolving into one of these vampiric creatures, but you know, they left it kind of open-ended where we didn't know if she was going to go down the path of her father or like one of those monstrous things, because she clearly is talented, and if creativity and talent really is the determiner of whether you become like a regular vampire or one of those thoughtless, brainless, just searching for food zombie-like vampires, then she seemingly had what it takes to become one of the higher vampires. But then, of course, at the end, we saw her just kind of feeding off of an animal in the graveyard like those other ones. But, you know, I talked this through in my other video that he kind of didn't know what to do with himself at first, too. He was doing that meat thing and lost control when his wife cut her finger, so I still think she'll probably end up being one of the higher level ones, and it'll be like baby vampire that daddy has to train, even though he's still kind of learning himself. But we'll see what happens. I'm assuming that's going to be like part of the big focus for this episode, and that also obviously he's going to have to reveal some stuff to his wife at this point. I don't think it can really be kept a secret anymore what he's been doing. But we'll see. I'm very curious to see where this is going next. Like I said, I'm kind of jacked up here, not tuberculosis Karen levels of jacked up, but not all there. But I'm gonna be doing my best, and hopefully you guys will still enjoy coming along for the ride. I got myself some popcorn, I got myself some caffeine. We're gonna do what we can do. So here we go.
Animals are full of diseases.
What happened?
I went to get the doctor. Now I want
Oh, he's like, shit.
Lyme and rabies. They say that Lyme can cause psychological.
Shit.
She's fine.
She was eating a dead rabbit, Harry. Her face was in it, just sucking out the blood.
He's like, oh fuck, I know what happened. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fucking fault. I did it. I did this. I made this happen. Oh.
What? Why?
Why don't you go get something from the vending machine, okay?
She's like, I don't want anything. There's nothing dead in there. There's no, like, things with blood in them. Ooh, but that looks delicious. Okay, so this is a convenient opportunity. She's gonna be stuck in the hospital, and this is gonna be his, chance to train baby vampire.
Honey. That way. When did you take it? The pill.
The other night, I couldn't get Paganini right. And now it feels so easy. I think that there are people that are really good at something. And then there's everybody else. I feel like everybody else
Oh god.
could just disappear one day and it wouldn't matter.
You're gonna turn her into the worst kind of vampire. Me too! Bro. What happened to just...
What happened to those pale people? They took the pills, but they didn't have any talent, so they turned into nothing. But you were great already. You didn't need to take the pills.
But I don't want to be great. I want to be the greatest. I didn't... I don't know if I could do that.
That's the price of being the greatest.
This is horrible parenting.
More than I'm not being a good father to
You are correct.
letting you do this because of my own.
That is correct.
I want you to stop taking them.
What if it doesn't work without them?
I told you you were great already, and now you know how it feels to play at your full potential.
Bro,
It might be harder to get there without the pill, but I know you can do it.
they already told you that's not how it works. Once you go off the pill, you're fucked.
Then you have to stop too.
And he's like, oh, no, not me. Not me. I'm not stopping.
And some of it's gonna be pretty painful. Tony has a 10-inch dick, and it's the only 10 inches of him worth shit. And he's gonna fuck your ass until you rosebud for camera.
Oh my god.
Asshole goes from being an innie to being an out.
Honestly, I don't get it either, but apparently guys that pay for these types of movies go nuts for it.
Look,
First I thought snuff film, all that matters is the snuff. Maybe it was like that in the old days. Now buyers want some action before the money shot.
You guys are
And
gonna
the buyer
die.
Just so you can fuck me while he's fucking you.
It's a daisy chain.
And you're
Oh boy. I mean, I can't say these guys didn't deserve it, so whatever.
She made me do it, man.
now that you're not running anywhere, I'm gonna finish eating. But you, I'm gonna let you bleed out slow.
I mean, they kind of, they had it coming. I feel bad for, like, the drug dealers and the drug addicts and the prostitutes they go for, but those guys, fuck them. Oh.
Guess it's over.
Do they do this every time? Oh god, she's annoyed by it. She is not a fan of the karaoke.
Reason to pretend we knew it had to end. Someday, a little too late to lie again with you.
Do they have to keep doing that? Hello? What are you, a mute? Some of us are trying to enjoy our meals in peace.
Uh-oh.
God, if I wanted to listen to a shitty Captain and Tennille cover
Oh,
band,
no.
I would have just killed myself because I'm sure that's what's playing on an infinite loop in hell.
Oh god.
You're new in town. Just passing through?
Yeah. And please don't give me any locals versus outsiders bullshit like this is some kind of secret Maui surf break.
This isn't that kind of town. According to the locals, unless your family came over on the Mayflower or launched off Falmouth to hunt a whale or two, you'll always be an outsider.
We're all just passing through. Hope to
Wait.
see you around. You look sweet.
Way to make enemies. One of the most vicious vampires in town.
Head fuckwheel is writing movies that could go into production without a rewrite. Sorry, homeboy, but there is something weird going on out here, and I want to know what it is.
No, you don't.
You guys sell your souls to the devil?
Yeah.
Aliens, little writer elves? Because honestly, I would believe any of that besides that you're actually that talented.
Yeah.
Who's the blood for, Harry?
Alma. My daughter.
You gotta be shitting me.
How old is she?
Yarn.
You out of your fucking mind?
She snuck one when I wasn't there.
Oh, you see, Austin, he's not a bad parent, just an absent one.
She's more talented than the three of us put together.
I don't care if your kid is the next Mozart. I'm not leaving my future and the next 3 books I'm contracted to write in her little girl hands.
What do you want me to do about it?
No more pills for her, Harry. Ever.
Yes.
Don't fuck with us on this, darling. I write some of my best stuff when I fed on young pure blood.
Oh God.
Okay.
They're getting passed around like Jolly Ranchers at a rave.
Look, I'm sorry I stole the pills. But look at me. I'm not one of those pale people out there. I'm good. It's a Hollywood agent. Loves my scripts. Loves them. I'm one of you now.
Honey, you're a paper airplane and not a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little. Still, professional courtesy must be paid. Every time you kill, you bring me back a warm thermos or two.
You have to get me the thermos.
Your poverty offends me.
Oh my God.
My favorite greyhound Marley passed away in my Manhattan townhouse, and I can't go back there until I have an appropriate period of mourning. I like it here, though, in the winter. It's quieter, except for those pale, strange, homeless creatures wearing the AIDS-era couture.
Would you be willing to come to the office and make a statement?
No, I just made one.
Oh my God. This guy.
Take it.
No, I told you. I don't like strangers. I like things the way they are. I like things chill. That bitch is so far from chill. And if you don't do something about her, I'm not giving either one of you one more pill.
Oh my
You
God.
can't have that. What do you want us to do?
She's gotta die. Her and that tweaker boy toy of hers. And that Hollywood asshole who brought her here.
Oh
What about
God.
his wife and kid?
Kill them too.
Oh no. Oh God. She's like, Daddy, I did a thing. I'm sorry. When your shitty ass babysitter is asleep upstairs. What? 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 What?
Grab a drink, Harry. We need to talk.
Oh my God, she's so fucked up. I don't know why I'm not surprised. Like, I mean, I don't know why I'm even at all surprised, because the way that she was earlier when he came in and she was in the bath and she's like, oh, are you here to kill me and drink my blood? And like the other things that she's been saying, I shouldn't be surprised that she doesn't give a shit if you have to kill people and drink their blood in order to be successful and get the money, because that's clearly what she cares about the most. But she doesn't care about I mean, there's a difference between like telling yourself in your head that this sort of thing is happening without ever having to see it or interact with it live and being like, oh, it's not a big deal, it's worth it. Like that sort of justification, rationalization, right? There's a difference between that and full on seeing someone be murdered right under your nose and then their body just left out there with the blood draining out so that they can drink it, and just being like, okay, and sitting down to play cards with the little girl murderer that just took part in it. I yeah. And that's probably why he's walking and he's like, what the fuck? Like, not only has my daughter now committed murder, so not only is she, like, drank blood from the murders of other people, but, you know, she's actually committed murder, and I directly had said to her, don't do that. Not only has she done that now to a police officer, so not like it's going to be super easy to cover up, but my agent is just sitting here just like, no biggie. And he had no idea that she, like, had any clue of what was going on anyway. So yeah, this episode was crazy, but I definitely thoroughly enjoyed it despite the really unpleasant situation going on here right now. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what's going on, because what's going to happen as they're setting up all these different factions. It was convenient for Doris to be displaced, so, like, as soon as that happened, I was like, all right, so now he's going to have a few days to kind of teach her how to be a little vampire, and sure enough, that's what he tried to do, because he's a terrible father. He should have just immediately said no more pills, even if that meant no more pills for himself, but he didn't, because he's terrible. But I mean, he can't be surprised that when they found out that they said you have to stop having her take the pills. First of all, it seems like they don't want anyone taking the pills that they haven't directly selected to be, like, their candidates to join them. I don't know if it's just a, like, power trippy thing that they want to be in control of the whole situation, or if it's more practicality. I feel like it seems like it's a little bit of both, but the practicality aspect being that people who are not picked out and vetted and under control might do shit like that, which could blow up their whole situation, right? Because they have all these rules, like you can't just be murdering people in the town we live in, you've always got to wear gloves, you've got to be careful, which he was already not complying with those rules. But now you have all these different factions set up. Okay, so the chemist person has told them to go and kill everyone, basically, that has any knowledge or involvement in this. Meanwhile, they were already planning on killing him and his daughter, and then they're like, all right, I guess we'll just throw the wife into there too. Yeah, I really don't know. I feel like there's going to be some backstabbing in different directions, and who knows what's going to happen. And somehow Doris is going to come back into the middle of all of this, probably after having the baby. I'm really concerned about that baby. I keep, you know, first I was thinking that maybe it was going to be, like, sacrificed, given up to be drank like that other first one in the first episode, but then, you know, then I thought that maybe Alma would end up killing their sibling, but she's already gone and killed this policewoman, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alma already seems to be wanting to get rid of her mother, and there's still the suspicion hanging over that Doris maybe would try to take the pill and it would not go so well for her. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen with that. And now we also have Dennis has arrived in town, and he's an interior designer, which is what she does. But yeah, so I'm really curious to see how that's going to play out. And I'm also curious because he said that he's the one that does all of the houses in the area, so why did she get brought in to do this? That's still a question. That's still a suspicion that there's something else going on that was, like, the reason for them to be brought there in the first place, that was beyond just, like, she was talented and they picked her off of an Instagram contest or whatever the bullshit story is there. So I'm really curious to see what the next 3 episodes is going to bring about here. Now we've got all these factions in place here, seemingly with various different motives and goals. But I mean, now they killed the police officer. I don't know if that's even going to be a concern anymore, or if it's just going to be all these different vampires against each other, just to see who comes out on top. Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of rambling even more than I usually do. It's kind of hard to process some of my thoughts here at the moment, but so I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I'm gonna just try to probably sleep for a whole other day. But yeah, another really good episode, and I'm really curious to see where it's gonna go from here. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you next time, and hopefully I will not be like this for the next episode. Bye.